Hashtag Galactic Empire declares war. Humanity barely notices. When the Galactic Empire's official declaration of war reached Earth, it wasn't met with panic, fear, or even widespread acknowledgement. Instead, the Empire's grand transmission, a holographic display featuring their supreme overlord, flanked by rows of imposing battle droids, was interrupted mid-speech by an automated message. We're sorry, but your unsolicited broadcast has been flagged as spam. Please resubmit through proper channels. Across Earth, most people barely noticed the interruption in their daily routines. For those who did, reactions varied. In a small cafe in Paris, a barista glanced at the brief holographic flicker above her espresso machine. Another alien empire, I guess, she said, going back to frothing milk. At a college dorm in New York, a group of students paused their video game marathon just long enough to exchange sarcastic quips. Cool graphics, one of them said, before resuming their quest to defeat a pixelated dragon. In Tokyo, a retired engineer watching the news snorted, another galactic overlord trying to make a name for themselves. Good luck with that. The Galactic Empire was not amused. For centuries, they had expanded unopposed, their fleets conquering worlds with little resistance. Their declaration of war was meant to inspire terror, submission, or at least a healthy respect for their dominance. Earth's apparent apathy was unsettling. On the Empire's flagship, the Dominion's Wrath, Supreme Overlord Xantar fumed. Why are they not responding? Are their planetary defenses mobilizing? A nervous aide hesitated. No, Supreme Overlord. It appears they are ignoring us. Ignoring us? Xantar's crimson eyes narrowed. Activate our fleet. Launch a full-scale invasion. A week later, the Empire's fleet hovered in Earth's orbit, ready to strike. Massive battleships blotted out the stars, and legions of soldiers prepared for planetary conquest. But the invasion hit an immediate snag. Supreme Overlord, said a junior officer, Earth's atmosphere is saturated with communication signals. It's overwhelming our systems. Xantar growled. What kind of signals? Mostly memes, sir. Also, cat videos, billions of them. Down on Earth, humanity finally took notice, but not in the way the Empire expected. Social media platforms lit up with posts about the alien fleet. #Welcome Galactic Empire trended worldwide. Some people photoshopped the alien ships into blockbuster movie posters. Others shared TikToks of themselves inviting the invaders to various Earth traditions, from karaoke nights to tailgate parties. Despite their superior technology, the invaders found themselves bogged down by Earth's unique challenges. Their landing parties were overwhelmed, not by military resistance, but by the sheer chaos of humanity. In New Delhi, an alien squad attempting to secure a city block was swept up in a spontaneous holy festival. Their shimmering armor was quickly coated in bright pink and green powders as locals dragged them into the celebration. In Texas, a group of alien soldiers landed in a small town, only to be invited to a barbecue. They were hesitant at first but quickly discovered a taste for smoked brisket. And in Los Angeles, an alien general gave a press conference to demand Earth's surrender, only to be interrupted by paparazzi asking about his workout routine. By the time the Empire realized their invasion was a colossal failure, Earth citizens had turned the event into the greatest intergalactic prank in history. Videos of aliens awkwardly dancing at raves, attempting to play basketball, or losing at video games went viral across the galaxy. Supreme Overlord Xantar reluctantly ordered a retreat, his dignity in shambles. As the fleet limped away, a final message from Earth followed them into hyperspace. Thanks for visiting. Next time, bring snacks. Back on Earth, life quickly returned to normal. The incident was immortalized in history books, memes, and movies. Meanwhile, the Galactic Empire issued a formal statement to the rest of the galaxy. Effective immediately. The planet known as Earth is classified as a high-risk zone. Interaction is strongly discouraged. Proceed at your own peril. Humanity, as usual, hardly noticed. They were too busy planning the next global meme war. Galactic Empire declares war. Humanity barely notices. Part 2. The Galactic Empire's retreat didn't go unnoticed by their neighboring civilizations. Across the galaxy, whispers spread of humanity's bizarre, unorthodox defense. Other empires, normally wary of Earth due to its reputation as an unpredictable backwater, began re-evaluating their stance. On Earth, however, the aftermath of the invasion had devolved into a new sort of chaos. Earth, the new tourist hotspot. The first to arrive were the Relaxians, a race of traders and explorers with a flair for the dramatic. Attracted by the viral broadcasts of alien soldiers attempting to navigate human culture, they saw Earth as an untapped market. A Relaxian ambassador materialized in Times Square with a hovercart full of authentic Galactic Empire memorabilia, cheap knockoffs of alien helmets, blasters, and badges hastily produced on a distant moon. Tourists from neighboring planets soon followed, eager to experience Earth for themselves. Humanity, true to form, saw an opportunity. Entire industries sprang up overnight. Galactic-themed albums advertised authentic Earth experiences, ranging from cooking classes to alien cosplay. Entrepreneurs sold official alien repellent, which was just repackaged bug spray, while others organized guided tours of the sites where the Empire's invasion faltered. To many humans, the Galactic Empire's humiliation wasn't just a historical event, it was a thriving business model. The Empire's response, a second attempt. Meanwhile, Supreme Overlord Xantar brooded in his throne room aboard the Dominion's Wrath. The footage of his proud fleets turned into laughingstocks haunted him. He couldn't let it end this way. Send a reconnaissance team back to Earth, he growled to his advisors. This time, no memes, no distractions, we will conquer them quietly. A stealth ship was dispatched, its mission clear: study Earth's defenses, identify weaknesses, and return with actionable intelligence. Unfortunately for Xantar, the team landed during a major Comic-Con. Mistaking the costumed crowd for Earth's warrior elite, the team scrambled to blend in, accidentally entering a cosplay competition. Their realistic alien attire won first prize, and they were swarmed by fans asking for selfies. One of them even landed a movie deal. By the time the stealth team returned, their report was unusable, mostly consisting of photos with captions like, "Met a warrior named Thor, seems very powerful, wields a hammer." Xantar's frustration grew. Why is nothing about this planet normal? Humanity fights back. Accidentally. Unbeknownst to most humans, Earth's tech-savvy population had inadvertently started a galactic war of memes. After discovering alien social media networks, Earthlings flooded them with content. Galactic forums were overwhelmed with gifs of Earth's greatest warriors, from kung fu movies to wrestling matches, causing other species to believe humanity possessed superhumans. Some alien strategists even suggested Earthlings could manipulate time, citing footage of ancient battles, historical dramas, and people traveling through portals. Bad green screen effects. The Galactic Empire tried to counter the meme onslaught by launching their own propaganda campaign, but their rigid, humorless posts only fueled humanity's creativity. Within days, #Galactic Goofs was trending galaxy-wide. The final straw. Desperate to regain control, Xantar launched a massive public relations campaign. He appeared on a galaxy-wide broadcast, declaring, "Earth is not invincible, they are a primitive species who." Before he could finish, his signal was hacked. A grainy video of a raccoon rifling through a trash can appeared on every screen, accompanied by the words, Earth's ultimate warrior, fear the trash bandit. The broadcast went viral. Xantar's credibility evaporated overnight. Humanity's ascension to galactic legends. Over time, the Galactic Empire stopped its attempts to subdue Earth. The cost of war, both in resources and dignity, was too high. Earth, once considered a backwater, became a symbol of unpredictability and resilience. Alien diplomats began arriving in droves, not with weapons, but with trade deals and offers of friendship. Earth's cultural exports, movies, fast food, and, of course, memes, became the galaxy's hottest commodities. As humanity continued its chaotic, unbothered march through history, one thing became clear to the galaxy at large: Earth wasn't just a planet, it was an experience. And humanity? They barely noticed. Galactic Empire declares war. Humanity barely notices. Part 3. The Galactic Empire, still nursing its bruised ego, withdrew from direct confrontation, but the sting of humiliation lingered. Supreme Overlord Xantar could not let humanity's victory, if one could even call it that, stand unchallenged. He convened his top advisors aboard the Dominion's Wrath. "We cannot leave things as they are," Xantar growled, pacing in front of a holographic display of Earth. "If we cannot conquer them with force, we must undermine them from within." The plan? Subtle cultural infiltration. The Empire would infiltrate Earth's media and influence their culture over decades, turning humanity into a docile, easily subjugated species. The Galactic Empire's subtle invasion. Phase 1 of the plan involved embedding agents in Hollywood, gaming studios, and the global music industry. These operatives, disguised as humans, produced bland, formulaic entertainment designed to sap humanity's creative spirit. The result was mixed. One alien infiltrator, disguised as a rising pop star, accidentally created the decade's biggest dance craze. Another, working in the gaming industry, designed a mind-numbing farming simulator that became wildly popular and inspired countless players to take up actual gardening. Even their attempts to introduce propaganda films backfired spectacularly. The Empire's epic war movie about the fall of humanity was reinterpreted as a comedy and became an instant cult classic. Fans particularly loved the bumbling portrayal of the Empire's soldiers, who were quickly nicknamed Space Dorks. #humanity's counterinfiltration, unintentionally. Of course. While the Empire was trying to manipulate Earth's culture, humanity was unknowingly spreading its influence throughout the galaxy. Thanks to intergalactic tourists and trade, Earth's unique quirks were rapidly adopted by other civilizations. On the Zarnoth homeworld, entire cities were now lit with neon signs advertising pizza and karaoke. In the Clyeth Dominion, alien leaders held their first meme council, attempting to harness the power of viral content. Even the Galactic Empire couldn't resist the allure of Earth's innovations. Xanter himself became secretly addicted to a human invention, bubble tea. To make matters worse for the Empire, Earth scientists were rapidly adapting alien technologies brought by tourists and traders. Within a decade, humanity had leapfrogged into an interstellar power, not through conquest or diplomacy, but by selling alien tourists novelty t-shirts and exporting blockbuster movies. #Galactic Empire's final attempt, the Great Debate. Realizing subtlety had failed, Xanter issued a direct challenge to Earth, a galaxy-wide debate broadcast. The stakes? If humanity won, the Empire would officially recognize Earth as an independent and sovereign world. If the Empire won, humanity would surrender unconditionally. The Galactic Council approved the event, eager for the spectacle. Billions across the galaxy tuned in to watch. Xanter arrived prepared, armed with centuries of imperial doctrine and the finest orators in the galaxy. Earth's representative, however, was different. Dr. Samantha Carter, a part-time philosophy professor and full-time chaos enthusiast, stepped onto the debate stage wearing a hoodie that read, "I paused my game for this?" Supreme Overlord, she began with a smirk. "Before we start, quick question, pineapple on pizza, yes or no?" The question threw Xanter off balance immediately. The ensuing debate spiraled into an absurd mix of philosophy, pop culture, and meme references. Dr. Carter dismantled Xanter's arguments with casual wit and a barrage of seemingly nonsensical questions that left the Overlord visibly flustered. At one point, she held up a rubber chicken and asked, "Would this be considered a weapon under your laws of war?" The audience erupted in laughter. By the end of the debate, the Galactic Empire's representatives were utterly defeated, not by logic, but by sheer absurdity. The Galactic Council declared Earth the winner. #humanity's new role in the galaxy. The debate cemented Earth's reputation as the galaxy's greatest wildcard. No one could predict humanity's next move, and no one dared try to subdue them again. Earth became the galaxy's unofficial capital of culture and chaos. Alien species flocked to Earth not for conquest, but for inspiration. Galactic universities offered courses on humanity studies, focusing on memes, improvisational humor, and the philosophy of pizza toppings. As for the Galactic Empire, it quietly rebranded as a cultural exchange organization. Xanter retired to a quiet moon, spending his days sipping bubble tea and watching Earth sitcoms. Humanity, as always, carried on with its usual mix of brilliance and nonsense, barely noticing its ascent to galactic legend. After all, there were more important things to worry about, like whether pineapples really belonged on pizza. #Galactic Empire declares war. Humanity barely notices, Part 4. Years after the infamous debate that solidified Earth's place as the galaxy's most unpredictable power, humanity was flourishing. Alien tourists flooded Earth, eager to experience the planet's chaotic charm firsthand. Meanwhile, Earth's culture had spread like wildfire across the stars. Galactic trade hubs now featured karaoke bars, pizza parlors, and late-night comedy clubs inspired by humanity's unique sense of humor. But deep in the shadows of the Galactic Empire, not everyone had accepted Earth's rise. A new faction, the True Dominion, led by the Overlord's estranged cousin, Vorketh, was determined to restore the Empire's former glory, and they saw Earth as the perfect target for their revenge. #The True Dominion strikes. Vorketh was not subtle. His fleet of warships, bristling with the latest galactic weaponry, descended upon Earth with dramatic flair. Unlike Xantar's failed invasion, Vorkith decided on a more aggressive approach, a surprise bombardment. However, his timing couldn't have been worse. As the fleet entered Earth's atmosphere, they were immediately detected, not by planetary defenses, but by the global network of amateur drone hobbyists. Within minutes, live streams of the approaching ships were trending under #SpaceDrama. Vorkith's ominous fleet hovered over Earth's major cities, projecting his image onto the sky. His speech began, "People of Earth, I am Vorkith, and I have come to..." He was cut off by an unexpected interruption, a fireworks display. It was the 4th of July in the United States. To Vorkith's horror, humans misinterpreted his dramatic arrival as part of the festivities. Crowds cheered and waved sparklers as his ships loomed overhead. One particularly bold party in New York even launched celebratory drones programmed to spell "Welcome" in the sky. #Humanity's defensive maneuvers. Vorkith's fleet prepared to open fire, but the chaos on Earth only escalated. Civilian radio signals overwhelmed his communications network. Human radio DJs began broadcasting directly to the fleet, mocking their dramatic posturing. One particularly cheeky hacker replaced all the fleet's warning alerts with Rick Astley's "Never Gonna Give You Up," effectively rickrolling an entire armada. Desperate to restore order, Vorkith sent ground troops to secure key locations. They quickly regretted this decision. In Brazil, soldiers landed during Carnival and were swept up in the festivities. Videos of aliens awkwardly attempting samba went viral. In Australia, an alien patrol encountered a kangaroo, mistook it for a local predator, and retreated in panic. Meanwhile, in Japan, a squad attempting to storm a gaming convention was overwhelmed by cosplayers demanding selfies. #The Galactic Council intervenes. The chaos soon caught the attention of the Galactic Council, who were growing tired of Earth's ability to turn every galactic crisis into a joke. A council envoy arrived to mediate the situation. Vorkith, now visibly frazzled, accused humanity of mocking his authority and demanded immediate surrender. Earth's representative, an AI-generated hologram named Karen, 9000, responded with a calm smile. "We appreciate your feedback, but we're currently unable to comply. Have you tried turning your invasion off and back on again?" The council, struggling to maintain decorum, ruled against Vorkith. His fleet was ordered to leave Earth immediately and to compensate humanity for unprovoked disruption of planetary peace. #Humanity strikes back, with merch. After the fiasco, humanity wasted no time capitalizing on the event. Vorkith was here, t-shirts, alien-inspired party favors, and even samba-themed action figures flooded galactic markets. Earth's media industry released a hit comedy titled Invaders and Incense, loosely based on the invasion, which grossed billions across the galaxy. The True Dominion dissolved shortly after, with its remaining leaders too embarrassed to continue. Vorkith disappeared from public life, rumored to be hiding on a remote moon. #Earth, the Galactic Enigma. Despite the repeated attempts to subdue or humiliate humanity, Earth's reputation only grew. Aliens viewed Earthlings as simultaneously ridiculous and formidable, unpredictable in the best and worst ways. Galactic strategists eventually declared Earth unconquerable, citing its unmatched ability to weaponize chaos, humor, and sheer audacity. Diplomatic channels were established instead, with many species eager to learn from humanity's peculiar way of thinking. As for Earth itself, the people continued living their lives, largely unaware of how deeply they'd influenced the galaxy. After all, there were memes to create, festivals to plan, and another alien fleet rumored to be on the way, probably looking for pizza.